Alright, cool. Looks like I'm on. Alright, so I got a couple headlines that I want to talk to you guys about for those of you who think that nothing's happening. We've got Francis Collins, head of the NIH, is stepping down after investigative reports come out that he and Fauci and Danzig have been working for the CCP using American taxpayer funding. We got Project Veritas. They just exposed scientists at the PFI Zur company. These scientists were talking about their unreliable product and how protected the information is about the unreliability of the product, mainly because the taxpayers have footed the bill. Billions of dollars paid to that company, and that company is now relying on those billions of dollars to operate exclusively. Nick Carl was one of the scientists' names. We got 70, so yesterday I think it was 70 million people signed up for Telegram when the DNS server for Facebook was dislocated so that the Pentagon could collect data. And during that time, Mark Zuckerberg, DARPA, lost $6.6 billion as Telegram got their users. It's also being discovered that the vacation and bioweapons were designed with parasites, using one of the most prominent parasites that they're using as like a protease inhibitor. They're I don't know what they're doing about it, but T. cruzi. It causes Chagas disease. Nebraska will not be allowing the IRS to monitor the American bank accounts. Economic advisor for the FDA. This guy said on camera to the people that he wants to blow dart the low IQ people of Alabama with a shot if they refuse to take one. He said he wanted blow darts. Drone darts, as a matter of fact. You can look that up. It's really good. The Pandora Papers just came out. The Pandora Papers include, I think it's like 2 to 6 terabytes of data from listing world leaders and their offshore investments. Their aliases, their ties to criminal and conspiratorial behavior. And then I wanted to let you guys know that the following words are not laws. You're going to hear these a lot, and they're going to be used to make you, in the attempt to make you do things. Mandatory is not a law. Required is not a law. Mandated, not a law. Requested, not a law. Ordinance, not a law. Decreed, not a law. So, those you just, also you should probably know that the President of the United States of America, unless you are enlisted in the military, is not the boss of you. I have like a glare in my glasses, so I'm not really enjoying the angle. What else we got? At 2:02 p.m., Jack Dorsey posted the number 6. Nothing else, just the number 6. And then we'll note that Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, they were all down for 6 hours. A profile named at Cornelius Cease showed a receipt for buying the Facebook domain name, but there was also a report that the dark web had 1.5 billion Facebook user data that was sold. And this Cornelius Cease, I think I remember the number being like $59.95 was the price. We have the UK Prime Minister is making spoof videos of Biden. He's like holding up a beer saying "Build Back Better." To all the punk rockers out there, just to kind of rub how comical life is in your face, Britney Spears, the teeny bopper, played a vital role in red-pilling the world about legalized slavery. Kash Patel said that Peter Strzok and Lisa Page are cooperating with Durham. Whoa, if you guys don't know who Kash Patel is, he was the DNI a little bit ago. New Tech, so this is one of my research, one from the research that I've been doing. So New Tech Resources Ltd. Was working with Pfizer, GlaxoSmithKline, Squibb, and AstraZeneca, selling parasites for the creation of bioweapons, which would act much like HIV does in the body. I did want to talk about those parasites because one thing that we know about parasites is that you can't really just test for them. You can test for your antibody levels. I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not. You have to have certain types of tests for parasites, and if it's not even a thought, it's going to be overlooked, and they're going to assume it's something else. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show Monsters Inside Me. But that's something that I know that a lot of you guys are, kind of fascinated about this sexy idea that they're building viruses. Trying to get this angle right. They're building. Oh God, I said the V word, didn't I? I'm gonna have to cut that out. Maybe I can edit it. I'll just keep it going, and I'll put like a beep noise in the playback. But you guys are gonna be sitting there thinking that they're building these little tiny metal robots that go inside your bloodstream and make your body do things, or somebody's gonna control you with a Wii remote. But the things that they're putting the things that they're putting in your body are cell organisms. They have like a mind or a programming of their own, because they're fucking worms. You got worms. That's what's happening. They're putting viruses in these bioweapons, and you guys think you're sick. But these parasites are going to cause chronic illnesses, and they're actually going to cause sometimes mental retardation. So that's something that's going to be coming out soon. But it's not sexy right now to talk about. We want to call it the V word. We got... something that's really cool. If you go on it's called Feisty and Friends, like Feisty Cat. So Feisty and Friends, I think YouTube channel, you can find a tour of Little St. James Epstein Island, and she's got really good commentary and talks about the history, everything else. I recommend doing that. Something that we're going to be learning about Epstein here in the future is that Epstein, he was basically putting scientists, he was blackmailing scientists. He's bringing them to these big parties. There's famous people here, great. What they're going to do is they're going to drug them, or they're going to get them to leave their maybe their laptops or their computers alone, or they're going to send somebody in and they're going to go. Epstein's people, he had all these servers and all this surveillance equipment. They're going to go and they're going to steal all this information from the scientists, or they're going to blackmail them into cooperation. And then basically there's a giant bioweapons trade deal slash organization going on. And so like the human trafficking wasn't even like the least of it. I mean, that was a big deal. That was kind of like a way for them to blackmail people. But he was investing in these scientists and this technology, those bioweapons. And the reason why the bioweapons is so hidden, this is kind of something that makes me I don't really know about Trump or whatever, because he keeps pushing for, oh yeah, I do think everybody should get vaccinated, but like if they want, or I don't know why they wouldn't, and I'll be shamed for saying that, but I don't know if he's invested in the bioweapons trade, or if that's going to be coming down, if they've got any sort of plans to take that down, because I'm not seeing any of the Anons or anybody in charge of that really mentioning that. There are some people that are, but they're not getting a lot of attention, and they're not the research that we're finding, the more we start to find out about it, like some other thing goes on. But it's fine, it'll come out. Usually when I find out about something, it comes out like 2 weeks to 3 months later or something. And then the information will start to come out. I mean, by no means is mainstream media gonna put, or I mean, corporate media gonna put any of that out. We will see the information about this later. It's just gonna take some time, but that's what Epstein was doing. He was taking a lot of these scientists, and he'll steal their stuff, and then he'll send it to be patented. I think one of the things I heard was that he'll send it to be patented in Ukraine, and then when the people go to like kind of develop their science, they'll take it away. They'll basically file a lawsuit and just take it away from them, or whatever they want to do, or they'll blackmail them and make them just cooperate. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so the researchers at Stanford made the Nuremberg trial papers available online for the first time yesterday. Yay! Durham did indict Sussman. For those of you who don't know who Sussman is, Sussman was a lawyer at Perkins and Coie. He lied. He was like, oh, I'm just nobody. He was working straight up for Hillary Clinton and the DNC. They've indicted a couple more people. They indicted Roy McGrath of Baltimore, former chief of staff, for abusing privileges of office. They indicted another team. I can't remember who it was right now, and I wish I could. I tried to go through everything because just so much is happening, right? A lot of people just all they hear about is the C word, the C word, the C word, the C word with the apocalypse. And then they hear about I don't know, stupid. I don't know, nothing. Cool thing, India, their biggest state by population, issued everyone the very popular anti-parasitic, the one, that starts with the letter I. They issued that to their population, and now that entire population is free of the apocalypse illness. What else do I have? Oh, researchers just found Mount Sinai. That's where I guess legend has it that God gave Moses the 10 Commandments there. So they found that. They're working on that. Pandora paper is such a big one. I think I went through most of these things with you, so thanks for listening. I'm gonna have to listen to this and see if I was smacking my gum in it in the microphone, because I wanted to chew gum because I was falling asleep. But things are happening. We have a lot to work on after and during and sit-ups. For sure. But yeah, that's all I got. I just wanted to let you guys know there's a couple things happening. If you are not on Telegram, I recommend it. There's a learning curve, but there's no reason. You just learn something new. I mean, Facebook is literally like, if you knew, I think this is beyond you guys, but Facebook was built by DARPA. It was called the Lifelog program. And I know you guys are like, yeah, but I'm already on it. It's like, yeah, but I've been like calling the cops to tell them like about, my day, and everybody else calls the cops to tell them about their day. And yeah, it's like, okay, they're not gonna okay, just download your shit off there. But you can have Telegram and Facebook at the same time. You can share your baby pictures on a place that's not being monitored and stored by the Fed if you want. You don't have to. You don't have to be loyal to that company, but I know it's because y'all are fucking lazy. Because you're like, oh, it's work. I don't like to wipe my butt like twice a day, so I just like hold it. Like, okay, whatever you want to do, bro. Stay there. Just I'll make another video in a little bit now that I'm done mocking you.